Now we are going to deal with the geography project of ICSE class 9. The name of the project is weather forecasting. Now on the first page of the project, you will be writing your name, class, section and roll number. If you want to write the name of your school, it can be written at the top of this page. This will be the first rule page of the entire project. It will not be denoted by a page number on the index page. The second page, this is the next rule page which will have only the words geography project. I repeat, only the words geography project. It will be written in block letters. If you want to make it look neat and tidy, you can center align the words, but nothing else shall be written on this page. Now the third page. In this page, you will be writing the name of the project in a center alignment pattern, and the name of the project is written below. Note, do not write the words name of the project. I repeat, do not write the words name of the project. Now you can see below that the name of the project is weather forecasting from 1st December 2019 to 31st December 2019. Now on the fourth page, you will be doing your index, which will only contain the serial number, the particular and the page number. Note that there should be no teacher sign columns separately, only serial number, particulars and page number. Now on the fifth page, which is where your project starts, is the first introduction. In this page, you will just write a short note on weather forecasting or any other additional information if you want to provide regarding that topic. You don't need to write the question, what is weather forecasting? You can directly start off with it. Either you give one para or two paras or three paras, that is up to you. But you need to write a short note and make sure that you try to complete it within this single page. Don't take an additional page for continuing with the introduction. That will make your project more bulkier. On the sixth page, this page will not be given a page number. It will just be a ruled page having only the following written on the page with center alignment. Analysis of weather data from 1st December 2019 to 31st December 2019. This will be written on the sixth page as a heading. Now the seventh page. This will be denoted as page number 2 in the index page, as page number 1 was the introduction. Note that the analysis of weather data which you have written on the ruled page, that will not be given any page number, and so it will not be mentioned in the index. Hence, this page, which is a seventh page of your entire project, will be denoted as page number 2 in the index page. Now what you have to do in this page will be following afterwards. Now you can see, first you need to divide the page into two equal halves with a pencil line or a black pen running across the middle of the page. Now on either side of this page, means on either hemispheres of that interleaf, you will be sticking the paper cutting of the respective date in a sequential order. For example, you will be sticking the paper cutting of December 1, 2019 above the pencil line and the paper cutting of December 2, 2019 below the pencil line. Now on the ruled page, which is on the right side, you will follow that same procedure. The first half of the page on the top hemisphere, it will contain the written data of December 1, 2019, and the bottom half of that page itself will contain the written data of December 2, 2019. In this manner, the rest of the project will be continuing. Now the data that will be written on the ruled page of the respective dates, suppose December 1, 2019, it should contain the following. Firstly, the maximum temperature, which you will be seeing given on that paper cutting. Next, the minimum temperature, that will also be provided on that paper cutting. Then the mean daily temperature. Now in order to find this out, you have to add the max temperature or the maximum temperature and the minimum temperature together and divide the total data by 2. Now you'll have to calculate the above data yourself with the given maximum and minimum temperature of that specific day, and you will have to write the data. This will be your analysis of the mean daily temperature or that average temperature of that day. Next, what you need to mention in that side, the last one, that is the rainfall. So you'll be mentioning four things. One is maximum temperature, one is minimum temperature, one is the mean daily temperature, and the rainfall. And all these four information, suppose the max, the min, and the rainfall, it will be provided in that paper cutting, whereas the mean daily temperature you'll have to analyze for yourself. In this manner, you will have to complete the total of the 31 days of December in your project. And remember that as it is 31, so you will be doing 2 cuttings per page. So on an average, it will be taking you almost 16 pages in the data survey of the month itself. Let's almost 32 paper cuttings, but as you have 31 paper cuttings, so it is going to take you 16 pages in data survey itself. So it is to be kept in mind that the respective paper cutting on the interleaf side should have the respective data parallel to it on the ruled side. Means suppose you have pasted in the top part of the page on the interleaf side that December 1 paper cutting. So parallelly to that on the other ruled side, the data of December 1 should be there. You should not overlap the data with the paper cuttings. Means suppose you did December 1 2019 on the interleaf side, and on that hemisphere on the ruled side you never wrote December 1's in interpretation, you wrote some other date. So that is absolutely wrong. So what you need to do in order to complete the project, it's kind of your bibliography. So you need to subscribe for the newspapers and mark it. It has to be either the Telegraph or the Times of India. It cannot be any other newspaper, no Bengali newspaper or anything. It has to be the Telegraph or the Times of India. No other paper will be entertained. And the dates for which you will have to take the cuttings are from the 2nd of December to the 1st of January, as the data of 1st January will be given on the 2nd of December and likewise. So when you will be interpreting the data of 1st of December 2019, so obviously you need the newspaper of 2019's 2nd December, because on 2nd December you will be getting all the data which took place on the 1st of December. So you remember that when you will subscribe for these newspapers from your local newspaper vendor, you need to tell them that they give you the newspapers from the day of 2nd of December to the 1st of January. If it is the 1st of January, obviously you will be getting the data of 31st of December 2019. So likewise from 2nd December, that is the data of 1st December, to the 1st of January, that is the data of 31st December. You will be doing it accordingly, and in this manner you will carry out your project. Now it is also to be kept in mind that xeroxes of the paper cutting will be penalized. You cannot xerox the newspaper cuttings from any of your friends or anyone else. You need to give the originals. Only the original paper cutting will be accepted. I'm telling you repeatedly, don't give any kind of xeroxes in your project. It should only be the originals. If xeroxes are provided other than the original paper cutting, then those will be penalized and you will be scoring lower marks. So try to keep in mind that it has to be the original paper cutting. On the 23rd page of the entire project, which should be page number 18 in your index, the heading of this page will be as follows: Analysis of Weather Data of December 2019. Now in this page you will be providing an analysis of the total data of the month, and it should contain the following things: mean monthly temperature, which is the sum of all the mean dailies which you calculated. You will add all of them up and divide it by 31, and you will have to show whatever working or calculation here. You can take the help of a calculator if you want to do it. And the second thing which you need to show is that all the rainfall data which was there in the paper cutting, you have to add all that rainfall data of the 31 days and divide it by 31. And after doing this on that particular page, at the end you need to write a paragraph regarding what you observed in the data for the climate of the month, possibly 5 to 6 lines. Lastly, here your project is actually concluding. So on the 24th page, you need to give your conclusion. That is how you felt about doing the project, how new it was to you, because you had to do a kind of a field work over a month. So all your means knowledge, what you gained from it, and what kind of experience you had, that you need to write by yourself in the conclusion. On the 25th page, you need to give your acknowledgement. You need to thank the teachers who helped you, all your parents, guardians, or whomever you took help from in doing the project. The 26th page will be your bibliography, in which you will be mentioning either the Times of India or the Telegraph from where you got your information. And lastly, the 27th page is going to be the final page of the entire project, that is the time taken. Note, all the aforementioned pages will be of just a single page. Do not take more than one page in these above 4 mentioned pages. And it is to be kept in mind that the time taken should be at least 1 month, 5 days. Why? Because you will be calculating the data over a particular month. After that, you will be doing the projects. So do not write 4 or 5 days or something less as you usually do for the other projects, because you have observed, collected and analyzed the project data, whatever the weather data is, over a month. So with this, the entire project is going to end. Hopefully, I think you have been able to grab information regarding your project. So with regards and well wishes for your project, best of luck.